So we're going to fight in it. And introducing first, El Nido de Oro, fighting out of Venezuela and Japan. He won his first world title back in 2007. And it's the Pac-Man. How intimidating would it be to look?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Todd, all I can say.
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Clean jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. The courage on display here is incredible. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Nice stop, but that won't score. And he misses with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Linares in that last round. After what? And there's the bell for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
You'd like to see more jabs. That jab won't score. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. Good counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Just missed with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Linares in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they... There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's bombs away. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Perfect counter shot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Well done with that counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last. On to the fourth we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Way through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Straight right just misses. That's another scoring shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. power punch and just got countered. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
We have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
The straight right just misses. Nice counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Well, let's start the sixth. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Do you believe this? One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes. It's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Defense is not an option for these two. And he scores with the counter. Tried to score with the uppercut. Straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that lap. Here we go, it's round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he gonna go down? How is this fight still continuing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It's all offense all the time. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares. There's the bell for round 8. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Neither fighter willing to slow down. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. That uppercut just missed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. So a majority decision here today.
A majority decision. You know what? I've got to agree. There's no